Tonight we're hearing from one of the Charlotte County pastors shocked while trimming trees outside on Friday. Senior Pastor Mark Coffey and Youth Pastor Calvin Kress of Community Life Center in Port Charlotte are both recovering tonight. They'll hire professionals to do the trimming from now on, they say, and they plan to cut down the trees near the power poles to keep this from happening to anybody else. Both underwent surgery. One is out of the hospital, sitting down with 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg tonight at the church.
Just 3 days after 2 pastors here at this church were shocked by power lines while trimming the trees here, Senior Pastor Mark Coffey is already out of the hospital with minor injuries. And the other pastor that was with him, Calvin Kress, will be out of the hospital later this week. Coffey describes the whole situation in one word: a miracle.
We've talked to FPL people that have said there's no reason for us to be alive. So there's no question in my mind that God had spared us.
Pastor Mark Coffey has always been a man of God, but says on Friday he got to witness his power firsthand.
This is a bona fide miracle. I mean, we should be dead men. There should be funerals going on here.
He and Youth Pastor Calvin Kress were inside this cherry picker on Friday, trimming the trees outside the Community Life Center like they've been doing for the last 8 years. The bucket of their lift hit a power line.
There was a boom, and next thing you know, I was on my back. I looked up and I saw Pastor Calvin. Some of his clothes were on fire. I patted that out.
They were stuck in the lift for 45 minutes. Pastor Mark tells me during that time he was talking to Pastor Calvin and praying.
Pastor Calvin said, "We're going to die." And I said, "No, we're not going to die. We're going to get out of this. I don't know how, but we're breathing, we're talking, we're looking at each other, we're going to make it."
Pastor Mark's entire left side was paralyzed, but he didn't realize the current had actually gone through him.
The electricity entered into my hand here and went through the whole left side of my body and exited on the left side of my left foot.
He says he was very touched to learn some of his congregation had gathered for a prayer service Friday night. And says it's their continued love and support motivating him and Pastor Calvin to move forward.
God's got a plan and a purpose, and we're going to continue that plan and purpose, and we're not going to stop.
Now, as you can imagine, both of these men are facing mounting medical costs, and if you'd like to help, just head on over to fox4now.com and click on this story. In Port Charlotte, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4 in your corner.